Hey, what's going on? Rakeem Madison here, and in this video, I'm going to be giving you a Getresponse review. And if you stick with me throughout the rest of this video, I'm literally going to be showing you step by step exactly how to win with this particular platform. All right. So with that being said, if you haven't yet already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Also, tick that bell icon if you want to learn how to build a long, sustainable business that will eventually give you the freedom you deserve. All right. So with that being said, I don't want to waste no more of your time. Let's get into it. So first things first, we are inside of the Getresponse back office. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to kind of take you up to the left corner here to where it says menu. Okay, so Getresponse has a lot of different features that you can use, but the sole purpose of Getresponse is to be able to create some type of automation inside of your business so you can save a lot more time first and foremost and continue to nurture and build a relationship through the written word. Okay, so basically collect your leads, store your leads, build a relationship. So I still want to show you the other features, but we're going to focus more on creating that automation. All right, so first things first is the email marketing. Okay, that's the sole purpose. The autoresponders, that's still kind of on the sole purpose. And then automation, the webinars, auto funnel, landing pages, forms, Facebook ads, right? It's a whole bunch of stuff here, but I don't want you to get confused and start tapping into things that you don't really need to focus on. All right, so the two sections that we're going to focus on is the email marketing and autoresponders. Okay, now the first thing that you want to do once you get set up, with your account, and I'll leave the link down below in the description. The first link, that's going to get you a free 30 days. You're literally going to be able to test the system out free for 30 days with the link down below in the description. All right, don't go there yet. Stick with me throughout the rest of this Getresponse tutorial. All right, so first things first, when you first get inside of the system, what you want to do is you want to go over here to where it says my account. Now right here you want to click manage account, and then you want to go ahead and fill out your information, and then go and click here to where it says address and time, and you want to go ahead and put your address in and then put your business details in. So basically just fill out all of your admin data. All right, and then the next place that you're going to do, you want to make sure you hit save also. All right, once you hit save, then that'll be good. Now the next place that you want to go, right, because not a lot of people know what I'm about to share with you here. If you go here to where it says email addresses, what you can do here, and this is going to allow you to can't even speak right now, increase your deliverability rate. Okay, so a lot of times, when people are new and they're not really sure about, they miss this particular part, a lot of times their emails go to the spam box, right? And the reason why, let me explain to you. I'm not going to go too deep into this, but I'm going to create another video explaining, talking a little bit more about the deliverability rate. But basically what it is you don't want to use any public email providers. So what are public? Gmail, Hotmail, Yahoo, right? Any of the public email providers, you don't want to use that email to use as your from email. So the email that you would be sending from when these automated emails are going out to these people. Okay, so like I said, I don't want to go too deep into it, but I am going to create another video, so you definitely want to stick around. Subscribe to the channel, tick that bell icon if you haven't already, so you don't miss out on that video. Okay, all right, so now your next step is you're going to have to create a list. All right, so we click list up here. All right, so now you see where it says create list. What we're going to do is we're going to click create list. All right, so when you type your list here, you want to make sure that it's all lowercase, because if you do an uppercase, like for your first letter, let me actually show you, right? So let's just put YouTube leads. Okay, well, I know that's, I spell YouTube wrong, but it's all good. All right, so YouTube leads. Now if I make this Y a capital Y, you're going to see that it's not going to allow me to do it. Okay, so you can see it turn red, right? So you want to make sure that you actually put the lowercase and keep everything in here lowercase, and don't space anything either. Okay, all right, and then now I'm just going to hit create. Okay, so this list already exists. Okay, so let me just add YouTube leads 25. Okay, boom. So as you can see, it's created right here, YouTube Leads 25. Now the next thing that we want to do is we want to go to the three dots over here, and then we want to click on settings. Okay, so at this particular point, that is good. You want to go over here to where it says subscription. Now, what I'm about to show you is the settings that I actually use myself. All right, now I'll explain the other ones, but what I do for myself is I don't want people to double opt in. And a double opt-in is basically this. When a person goes through your lead capture form, they put their information in, they then are going to have to go and confirm before you can even send any emails to them. You're going to have to confirm. Now that may be good in certain cases, and that will allow you to have like a more responsive list. But just in my experience, right, I've been using Getresponse for a couple years now. I've just had better results when people opt in and it goes directly to them. Okay, so that's what this right here means, where it says double opt-in. If you click these on, click both of those on, that's what will happen. They will get an email to confirm that they want to be on the list, and then your email will go to. But me personally, I don't use that. I keep those off. And then this right here means that if you have it on, anytime you get an email, anytime you generate a lead, you're going to start to get an email saying, hey, you just generated a lead, right? That's pretty much what that setting is. You can leave that on if you want to, all right? So that'll be up to you. And then now at this particular point, all you want to do is just hit save subscription settings, and boom, that's what we're going to do. All right, so we're good to go. All right, so at this particular point, we have created our list. So the next thing that you want to do is you want to go ahead and create some autoresponders. So for sake of time, because like I said, I know you're a busy person and you don't want to spend all day watching this video, but you do want to get a clear understanding. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here to the three dots, and I'm going to go to show autoresponders. So you may be watching this and you may not necessarily have the autoresponders inside yet. Yours may be blank, just how this one is. Now what you want to do is you want to click create autoresponder. All right, so once this populates, all right, so at this particular point, the autoresponder name, that's going to be for your reference only, okay? The autoresponder name. Now the next thing you see is on day. So on day is going to be, do you want to send an email as soon as they put their email in, or do you want to delay for an hour when they put their email in, or do you want to wait a whole day? That's what this basically is saying. So for me, anytime I'm doing anything, I'm sending an email on day 0, right? And what that basically means is as soon as they put their stuff in, boom, an email is going out to them. All right, so that's what that means. All right, so in the list, so you want to make sure you choose that particular list. What did I name that? I think it was YouTube Leads 25. Okay. So now you can see send message immediately. So this is what I was referring to. So do you want to do it immediately? Do you want to do it with a delay of an hour or whatever? And then no earlier than this particular time. All right, so I'm going to leave it on immediately, and then you can leave all of these checked. So basically what that means is you could be generating leads while you're asleep. So you want to just keep all of those dates up there. So at any time somebody opts in, your stuff is going out and you don't have anything to worry about. Okay. All right. So now when you get down here, what you want to do is you want to create a new email. All right. Now, what I already have, like one of my Google Docs open on an email campaign that I've used and continue to use on certain campaigns is over here. Okay. So what you can see when we go back, you see the message name. Now, the message name is for your reference only. Nobody will see that except for you. Now, the subject line, that's basically just when somebody sends you an email, before you open up that email, that's usually the first thing that you see. So you want to make sure that's something that's actually intriguing, something to get people to click and read your email. So for the subject line, like I said, I already got it over here. This is going to be the subject line. And we're gonna put that right here, the truth about making money online. Boom, that's my subject line. And then right here, the from section, I actually got it blocked out, but The from section is the part that I was talking about earlier in the video, where you add an email address, specifically an email address. And like I said, I'm going to go over this, that particular process. I don't want to spend too much time here in this video. But basically, that's how you're going to set yourself up to have a higher deliverability rate. Okay, so look forward to that video that I'm going to do to explain that process. All right, so the next step is to hit next step. All right, so it's going over to the next page. Now, Getresponse actually has a whole bunch of different templates that you could use, right? Creative agencies, arts and entertainment, education, right? So as you're continuing to go through these, you can kind of check these out and see if these will be beneficial for you, okay? And the good thing about them is all you have to do, let me quickly show you. All you will have to do is literally use the template like this. And what's going to happen is it's going to pop up, and you can literally just play fill in the blank, right? And just kind of wait for it here. All right, so here we go. So if I want to change anything, all I would have to do is just click in this box like this, change it to whatever I want, right? Change the letters here. And if I want to change, you know, certain colors of certain things, then I can literally just edit everything. So I won't spend too much time here. This is pretty straightforward. All you have to do is just edit to make, you know, to fit what you want it to look like. All right. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to back up. I'm going to go back to the previous step because I don't want to actually use that. Anytime that I do this literally starting from scratch. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to hit start from scratch, and then I'm going to scroll down to where it says blank template. All right, so it says changing the template means you'll lose it. Go ahead and replace it because, like I said, I didn't want to actually use the one that I actually pulled up. All right, so any minute now it should be pulling up my blank from scratch template. Okay, so here we go. So nothing is there. Now this is very simple. It's literally drag and drop. All right, so here we go. So I'm going to take a text block and I'm just going to paste it right there. And what I like to do is I'll click on this hyperlink and then I'll hit OK. So that basically takes the hyperlink away, and then I'll just go ahead and delete everything here. Now, as I said, I already have a some email copy that I'll actually put in there just for sake of time. Oh man, it is not. Okay, give me just a second. All right, so I'm gonna just go up. That should probably, I don't know why it's delaying like that. Okay, so, okay, right there. All right, so I got the entire email. I'm gonna go ahead and paste it over here and Getresponse. Boom, so it's pasted. Now, it doesn't just stop here. What you wanna do is you wanna go up here to check your spam score. All right, so you can see my spam score is 0. Okay, it is 0. And if you go over 5, your email will probably not be, your email will be recognized as spam. But if you keep it at 0, and especially if you go to a negative number, you know you're good. You know you're gonna get into their inbox, which is your goal anyway. So what you want to do, let's say, like I could probably get this to negative. Let me actually try it out. All right, so what you want to do is you want to go to plain text, and then you want to hit HTML plain, and then you want to wrap long lines. And then what I do is I completely stay out of this red completely. So I'll just go like that. I'll make sure each and every one of them are out of the red. Let's see, I shouldn't have that much out of the red. Boom, and let's see. Okay, so I got that out of the red. Got this out of the red. I don't want to take too much of your time, but I just want to make sure most of them are out of the red. All right, so we'll just leave those. Usually, if I'm actually doing this, then I'm going to actually make sure they're actually all out. And then right now, then we want to check the spam score again. Okay, so now you can see it's -0.1. So it's for sure that I'm going to get into, you know, whoever's inbox that I'm trying to get into. So now another thing you could do, let's say for instance you wanted to add a link. So you can see I probably got it somewhere in here. But what I would do, let's say for instance I wanted to, let's go with www.google.com, and I'm just going to copy that. Let me make sure I spell that stuff right. All right, so I'm just going to copy that, and then what you can do is you can just basically highlight highlight like whatever it is that you want to be the place where you want to send people. So if I go here, you see this little icon right here, I can click this, paste the URL in there, and then hit OK. So you can see that now turned into the link. So if somebody's reading this, they're going through the copy, and let's say for instance that said click here to get my free cheat sheet. Boom, a person would literally just be able to click there and it would send them to wherever you're trying to send them. Okay, so that's how you would set it up as far as the pretty much your hyperlink. And then from there, all you're gonna do is hit next step. Okay, and it's gonna take you over to pretty much setting up where you were before as just basically like a verification point. All right, so from this particular point, we're going to go ahead and hit save and publish. All right, so let me go ahead and name this. All right, business YouTube. Okay, so we're gonna roll with that and hit save and publish. Okay, and it's doing this thing here. Okay, all right, so what I want to do is I want to go ahead and uncheck this, and I'll go to what we just created. So it was called YouTube Leads 25, and then boom, there's our autoresponder email. So if I were to connect that to my page builder, so if I was using ClickFunnels, Online Sales Pro, any other, whatever page builder, Builderall, whatever you're using, you could be able to just set this up to automate, pretty much automate the process of building and, building a relationship through the written word. Okay, so that's how you set up an autoresponder. Now, another thing that you can actually do is you can do like newsletter emails. So instead of having it automated, and you can automate the newsletters as well, but usually newsletters are more like, let's say for instance, you go through, you're enjoying your day and you just get some inspiration to write something of value, and then you just want to come in here and just send your list an email, then you can just go here. So if I click list, and then I go to over here, and then I click show newsletters, I can literally just hit create newsletter, and pretty much it's going to be the exact same process for the most part of sending out. Just how we set up the autoresponder is literally going to be the same thing. So you can see here it says drag and drop email editor, and then like I said, you're pretty much going through the exact same thing. So we'll just kind of go through it, test, burn it up. Let's just roll with that for now, and then hit next step. All right, same thing. We're going to start from scratch. We're going to go ahead and use the blank template. Okay, we're going to go ahead and drag this over here just like that. And then for now, just for sake of time, I'm going to go ahead and hit next step. All right, so now what you want to do from here is you want to choose the list in which you're trying to send to. Now, if you're trying to send to everybody on your list, then you go ahead and click all, and boom, it's going to send to all the people, all the different lists that you have in here. Now, if you want this to specifically go to a targeted list, then you want to go ahead and uncheck all of these and then click the specific list that you're trying to send to. So in our case, we're trying to send to the YouTube. I don't even see the list in here. Give me just a moment. Free YouTube course. Okay, so for some reason, I don't see the list that I just created. Maybe I'm looking too fast right now. Okay, so we're just gonna roll with this right here. Okay, so boom, let's say that this was the one. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go down here and we're gonna hit next step. Okay, now this is the step that you would take for that. So basically, this is just like a verification. So boom, that's the name of the subject, that's the template you chose, that's the spam score. What you wanna do for this, they actually want you to click this. So what you wanna do is you wanna click on it, and then it's going to show you what it looks like on different web-based clients. Okay, So we're going to go ahead and click off, and when you come back, that's not going to be there anymore. And then you just want to, verify that, which recipients you're actually sending to. And then from that point, you can either schedule or you can just hit send right now. Okay? So that's literally how you set up the autoresponders. That's also how you set up your newsletters. Now, another thing, because in the beginning of this, I told you you're going to be able to test drive Getresponse. But for everybody who does decide to use the first link in the description, I want to show you the actual pricing so you'll know after that 30 days what to expect based upon how large your list is, okay? All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to actually log out real quickly because I want to show you the pricing. Okay, boom. All right, so I'm going to click on pricing here. Now, the good thing about Getresponse is very affordable. Okay, it's very affordable, especially if you have a list under 1,000 people. Okay, so if you're somebody who says, okay, I just want to get things started, I just kind of want to, get things rocking and rolling, then what you want to do is you want to start out with the basic. Okay, so the basic is $15. Okay, it's $15 for a list size of 1,000. But as you continue to go up in your list size, it starts to get more expensive. Okay, so as we go up to, let's say for instance you had 100,000 people on your list, you're gonna pay $450 per month. But if you're at 1,000, let's say you're just getting started, $15 is very affordable. Okay, now if you're somebody who wants to be able to do most of everything inside of Getresponse, then that would be the 49 level. But you notice the list size is what affects what you pay. Okay, so if you've been doing this for some time and maybe you don't have a real responsive list, then what you want to do is you want to do some cleaning up, because if you do some cleaning up, that's going to actually save you money. Okay, so 1,000 for the professional is going to be 99, and 100,000, this is for more like people who have a very large list. Probably people that have been doing this for quite some time. Those are usually the people who have custom pricing. Okay, so those are the prices. I've explained to you how to set up an autoresponder, how to set up a newsletter inside of Getresponse here, and of course the other things that they have. What I'll end up doing is I'll probably put some other videos together going over those different things, but I just wanted to keep it very simple here in this video for you, and hopefully you got some value from this. And if you did, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Also drop me a comment down below letting me know if this was helpful, and if you want a free 30 days of using Getresponse, use the first link in the description down below. Okay, so with that being said, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Peace.